Hi guys, what's up? It's Olivia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I created this look that I am wearing right now. I saw 21 Pilots a few days back and this was the makeup that I wore to the concert. I wanted something red toned because, you know, blurry face and just the significance of red with the band, but I also wanted something extremely wearable. I think this look would be great for a concert or just for honestly every day, or if you're going out somewhere. I used the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette for the whole eye look, so if that interests you, there's a reason to watch my video. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is my CoverGirl True Magic like cream skin perfector stuff. The sponge on it is really gross, so don't mind that. But basically it's just this like gel type stuff that you put on your skin before or after you apply your makeup, and it just helps with oily skin. I have extremely oily skin, so I find that this helps. It doesn't completely solve the problem for me. So once I've applied that, I'm going to go a little bit backwards, and the first thing I'm actually going to do is my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It just looks like this. It has a spoolie on one end, a brow pencil crayon on the other end, and I'm just going to fill them in. Now I'm going to be taking my Smashbox Shape Matters Eye Mini Palette, and I'm going to be taking this light brown color up here, and using a little angled brush, I'm going to be going over that pencil. So now that I'm finished with my eyebrows, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow, and for this look I'm actually using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I finally got my hands on this palette. My friend Olivia actually got it for me for Christmas, so shouts to her if she's watching this. Can we just take a second to appreciate these colors? I'm sure you've seen them a million times, but honestly, like, this is my ideal palette. I'm so obsessed with it. The two colors that I'm going to be using from this mainly is Red Ochre and Venetian Red, because 21 Pilots and like red and stuff like that. Using a little brush here, I'm just going to be taking Red Ochre and applying that into my crease pretty heavily. I want it to really pop. I want it to be super red. These shadows are extremely pigmented, which is incredible. You need the smallest amount to go a super long way, but they're also really buildable, which is really nice as well. I love everything about this palette. The formula, the look, the colors, the name. I love the name of it. I'm obsessed. This is actually my second time seeing 21 Pilots live. I saw them for the first time back in June, and I made a whole video about my entire concert experience, and I was thinking about doing that again for this show because it was extremely different from last time, but I wasn't sure if anyone would be interested in seeing another one. So if you are, let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up or something, and I will do that because I'm interested, but I don't know if you guys will be interested. So once that is in my crease, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my eyebrows before I blend this up. That way I have something to blend it into, and I just dropped my blending brush. So I'm going to be taking the color Tempera, I don't really know how to say it, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Once I've highlighted my brow bone, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend this red up to the brow bone, if that makes sense, just to diffuse that harsh edge. So once I've blended that, I'm just going to go back in with Red Ochre again and just put a little bit more in my crease, just to make the very crease of my eye a little bit more defined with that red. Now I'm going to be using Venetian Red, which is a little bit more of a pink toned red, and it's also a little bit shimmery, and I'm going to be putting that just on my eyelid. And then I'm going to be taking the blending brush again and just kind of blending those two together. Once I finish all the blending, I'm just going to go in and touch up the brow highlight just to bring back the shimmer a little bit, and then I'm also going to apply the same shade into my inner corner, just very lightly. Okay, and then jumping back to Red Ochre for one last time, I'm gonna take this little tiny brush and just put some of that on there and put this under my lash line. I feel like doing this really pulls everything together. I do this with almost every eyeshadow I wear, and no matter like what look I do, I always put it under my eye. It brings everything together and it looks so good once you do it. It can really mess with the intensity of this under your eye, and I feel like it'll change the look up a little bit depending on how heavily you apply this. So this part's up to you depending if you want to do it at all, if you want to do it a lot, if you want to do it a little, just whatever your personal preference is. I'm going to be taking a little angled brush now and using Cypress Umber, however you say it, and I'm just going to be lining my upper lash line. So if you like a little bit more of a cleaned up makeup look or something a little bit more fancy, you can go ahead and switch out the brown eyeshadow for a liquid liner, but recently I've just been really into super messy, like not very put together eyeshadow looks, but also they look very put together. I don't know, I'm into it. I really like it. So I've been just lining my eyes with eyeshadow recently. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Super simple, super easy. Now I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm going to start with concealer. So the concealer I'm using is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I use this in almost every single video that I have up to date. I love this concealer. It's what I started using when I first started wearing makeup, and then just blending that in with a little knockoff spoon brush. I really like this brush, especially whenever I apply like my face makeup after my eye makeup and my eyebrows and stuff, because it like just fits under all the little spots and stuff really nicely, especially around my eyebrows. So once that's blended out, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder along with this brush again, and I'm just going to set everything. So now I'm actually going in with a Rimmel product that I like, and that is their natural bronzer. This is in the shade Sunlight, and then I'm just going to put that just very lightly in the contours. I'm not really looking to contour, I'm just looking to add color because I'm super pale, so. Gonna finish off the face with some highlighter. I'm using the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and I'm just gonna mix the two shades together. It's a double shade, and just put those on the highlights of my face. Jumping back up to the eyes to finish them off, I'm going to be applying two different mascaras. The first one is the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama, and the second is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and both of these are obviously waterproof. As for lips, I decided not to wear any lipstick to the concert, but I'm going to apply some to give you guys an idea of what it would look like, and yeah. So I'm going to be applying the Kat Von D lipstick matte stuff in the shade Lolita, and I'm going to line my lips with the Avon Simply Spice lip liner. Okay, so this is the final look. If you liked it, be sure to let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you're not already and you would like to, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, let me know if you do want a 21 Pilots concert experience part 2. I will be so glad to do that for you guys. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. This was weird. What was this? So bye. Bye. I don't even contour. What is contour? I don't even know what that is. I just know to put the bronzer all over my face because I'm so incredibly pale. When they literally just posted the pictures from Pittsburgh right now. Are you freaking kidding me? I think my mom's cooking dinner right now, and whatever she's cooking smells so good. I cannot wait to eat it. Oh my god, I'm so hungry.